Welcome back to MSG PM, presented by 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, take it to 11. And if you're watching this video at home, we are joined by the one and only Kosha Dillz. If you've been around the Garden, especially during this past Rangers playoff run, you're very familiar with this man's voice, this man's face, unmistakable energy. Kosha, welcome to MSG PM.
Welcome.
Bro.
Man, we're inside, yeah. Usually I'm outside MSG, but, you know, we outside till we inside now, you know. I have to run a sale on the shirts, you know.
Now you inside. You got to change the shirts now. Talk to me about how, I know you're a fixture outside of Knicks and Rangers games, but tell me how you got into rapping.
Man, you know, first time I got on stage was the New York Post Cafe in like '99. You know, I started coming up in battle rap and toured all around, and you know, just freestyle battles was really the only thing of New York City. Really, there wasn't this thing where rappers are recording SoundCloud and dropping, you know, songs and shows and stuff like that. And slowly but surely, you know, I had won the Hot 97 battle, I did the BET Cypher, and then I even charted on Billboard. But after the pandemic, we kind of like went back to square zero, just thinking of new things, because no one had shows. We were all alone. And I came to New York City, because it was the only place where people were outside, started street performing, and started getting a lot of noise from it. It was like this thing in New York that was like, the city's back, there's crazy people, and you know, and you know, recording with hip-hop legends along the way, but it was interesting how like I reverted back to like going back to square one to like have this like new launch. And that's sort of the thing. I was like, I'm gonna rap outside Madison Square Garden until they let me in, and you know, until I play halftime.
Like it worked.
That's so unique. I think we all, sometimes forced by the pandemic, obviously, but there's something to be said to going back to square one in sort of an artful way. But I got to get into your name, Kosha Dillz. Please explain, elaborate, where'd it come from?
Well, I mean, listen, you know, straight out the jar, really. I was in a supermarket, and you know, Kosha Dillz. I really liked, you know, I come from an Israeli family. I like the Jewish aspect, but I also was like a hustler. I come from addiction, so I was really into hustling. I'm sober almost 18 years. So I was incarcerated for selling, and like I was like, I wanted to like come out as like kosher, but like not with the ER, because I'm not kosher. But I kind of closer am now. And it was like, you know, the Dills, and you know, to just have a triple, double meanings, and that's what, you know, a good lyricist could always have a play on three things. And you know, there's euphemisms. I mean, I was 17, I came out with the name Koshadillz, and I'm like, this is it. You're a rapper forever. And that's it. Here I am, decades later.
It's a working name.
I'm a big fan of the juice aspect, personally. People used to save my life.
Listen, I mean, I came dressed, you know.
Hey, I see the merch.
I got the socks.
Indeed. No, come on, show us the socks.
Yeah, I got the pickle socks out here, you know what I'm saying?
For socks.
You know,
we love that.
got the pickle socks.
Fantastic.
Man. Let's talk about your new TV show, man. I know you're working on that.
Yeah, wow, so weird to say that. Let's just talk about it, everybody. Because, you know, usually you guys are talking about your new shows. But yes, I'm a new cast member on MTV's Wild 'N Out, season 18. Every Tuesday on another channel. I don't know, are we allowed to say other channels on the channel? Yeah, VH1 every Tuesday.
It's not a competitor.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's no sports on there. The VH1 has no basketball team. So, the season just came out last week. We got, you know, there was like 1,000 submissions, people submit, right? And then they invited about 15 to 20 people over to the workshops, and then they picked a couple of people, and the special just came out, so the special's on their YouTube, and I'm posting clips of it, and it's awesome. It's going back to, like I said, the rap battles that I do, the roasting people outside MSG, and just all that stuff is sort of like, that helps you, because it's an improv comedy game show, and that is what the biggest component of it is, you know, trying to battle Nick Cannon.
I just can't wait for whatever you're doing in the classroom.
Kicking the clip together.
Hey, how we doing in the classroom?
Yeah, exactly.
Kosha Dillz, man, thank you so much for kicking it with us right here on MSG PM. New York City, tune in next week. MSG PM will be here Monday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Tune in for myself, Monica McNutt, the wonderful Kosha Dillz. Thank you. We'll see you next time.